Let's explore two neighboring North Texas communities in the area that I like to call the Frisco, Texas Metroplex. Both Celina and Prosper are growing very fast, but they do offer their own unique vibes.
Whether you're drawn to the established suburb of Prosper or to the booming potential of Celina, let's dive in to discover which one feels like home. Prosper, Texas is known for its luxury neighborhoods, top-rated schools, and family-focused lifestyle. It continues to attract those looking for space, quality, and community. And then you have Celina, Texas, one of the fastest-growing cities in the region, quickly making a name for itself with new developments, a walkable downtown, and a forward-thinking vision for growth. Both cities offer a blend of small-town warmth and modern opportunities, making them standout places to live, grow, and thrive in the DFW Metroplex.
So today we're going to do a deep dive into the local attractions, the school district, the housing market, and the economy of both Celina and Prosper. So before we do that, let's go and dive into a quick overview of Celina. And for those of you that have watched our videos in the past, this is our very first time recording in our new home. This is really different for me because for the last 2.5 years, if you look back at some of my old videos, I've recorded just about all of my videos in my old backyard. Not only do we have a new house and we're trying to get situated here, as you can tell, the shelves is driving me crazy. Our shelves aren't decorated yet. We just had those shelves installed. And then we also had this staircase wall. See if I can fix this real fast. Staircase wall with wainscoting put in. So as you can tell, a lot has been done already. We've only been here just a short while. But yeah, not only that, but this is the first time I'm trying to record on this iPhone 17 Pro Max, and I'm used to looking at a certain part of our Canon camera where it kind of goes back to. Now I'm like, it's freaking me out. So forgive me if I look to the left or to the right in this video. I'm trying to train myself to look at this part of the camera. So let's get started with Celina. So just to give you a quick glimpse into Celina's rising reputation and strong community feel, here are a few of the notable awards or areas they've been recognized in. You may have heard this already, but it's one of the fastest growing cities in North Texas. It was named a top 10 city for future growth in DFW by the Dallas Business Journal. Dallas Business Journal also recognized it as the fastest growing city in America in 2023 in terms of population growth. It was featured on Wallet Hub's list of best small cities in America. It was recognized for smart growth planning and downtown revitalization, and it's frequently been cited as a top emerging market for real estate investment in Texas. Celina is home to over 43,000 residents, and that number is climbing fast, with an annual growth rate of above 15% over the last decade. The city has very ambitious plans to manage the growth, aiming to eventually support over 375,000 residents while preserving its small town feel. And then for Prosper, Texas, this area, when people talk about it, they often reference Windsong Ranch, home of the 5-acre crystal clear lagoon and the $53 million football stadium for the high school. Not pros, not college, yes, the high school.
Prosper is considered one of the most prominent cities in North Texas, as it's just north of Frisco, and it still has plenty of growing to do as Frisco's busting at the seams. According to prospertexas.gov, in the annual report of 2023, Prosper had a population of 38,840, land area of 27 square miles, and located 30 minutes from 2 major airports.
And then for both of these cities, I like to say they're in the Frisco, Texas Metroplex, but they are about 45 minutes north of DFW. So we've covered an overview of Celina and Prosper. Let's go and take a deeper dive into Celina, starting with their local attractions.
I'd say Celina has already become one of the most charming towns in North Texas when it comes to local shopping, dining, and a strong sense of community. It may not have the massive malls or endless restaurant rows yet, but that's actually part of its appeal.
Celina's downtown square is a historic area that has become a hub of local shopping with boutique stores like Annie Jack and Willow House. Throughout the year, the square comes alive with events like Cajun Fest, Oktoberfest, and Friday night markets once a month from March to November.
This area has buildings dating back to the late 1800s, creating a blend of history and small-town charm. The square is home to growing collections of boutique shops, locally owned restaurants, and professional offices, all nestled within a walkable, community-focused setting that celebrates both Celina's heritage and its bright future.
When it comes to the local dining and the food scene, Celina has definitely stepped it up. One of our favorite spots is the Tender Smokehouse, which consistently ranks as one of the top barbecue spots in North Texas. Their brisket and banana pudding are both crowd favorites. And then another area gaining a lot of attention is the Celina Entertainment District. This is a developing part of the city that promises to bring even more dining, retail, and recreational options as Celina grows.
Celina may feel like a small town today, but with its booming population location, walkable charm, and big developments just minutes away, it's definitely on the rise. And if you're feeling like there is too much development or infrastructure going on in this city, you don't have to go far to escape to nature. Two of the best parks in the area are Old Celina Park and Founder Station Park. At first glance, you might consider Old Celina Park to be just another sports complex, and while it does feature top-tier baseball and soccer fields, there's more than meets the eye. Stroll around the walking trail, enjoy the peaceful pond, or catch a beautiful Texas sunset from the open green spaces. It's a great spot for a quiet walk or a casual picnic.
And then another park is Founder Station Park, which is located in the heart of downtown Celina. This blends community history with recreation. The park features open lawn areas, shaded picnic tables, a charming little splash pad that's a favorite with families during the summer. This is a cozy and inviting space perfect for relaxing or enjoying small community events.
With all of the local attractions Celina has to offer, you know this area has some incredible neighborhoods. Let's check out one of Celina's top neighborhoods. Celina is experiencing significant growth, transitioning from a rural community to a vibrant suburban area. As of early 2025, the median home value in Celina is approximately $618,000, reflecting a slight 1.4% decrease over the past year. Homes in Celina typically go under contract in about 45 days, indicating a neutral market.
Through mid-September 2025, a total of 1,020 homes were sold in Celina, underscoring the area's continued appeal to home buyers. These sold between a low of $199,000 to a high of $6.2 million.
Let's quickly cover the neighborhood with the highest demand in Celina. We'll see you over at Mustang Lakes.
Mustang Lakes is another incredible master plan community. This area offers the largest amenity center in North Texas and features a resort-style pool with cabanas, indoor and outdoor entertaining spaces, a state-of-the-art fitness center, an amphitheater, and more.
It also includes a 20-acre central park that includes 18 miles of walking trails, mature trees, tennis courts and sports courts, and a private lake with an island.
Imagine having your own country club in your backyard. That's the vibe over here at Mustang Lakes.
There are 8 builders to choose from over here, so you have a wide variety of architectural styles.
This is located in the 3 corners of Celina, Prosper, and McKinney, so it's perfectly positioned to get you in and around the Dallas Metroplex for shopping, dining, or commuting to work.
This community is zoned for Prosper ISD, so your children can be a part of the #1 school district in the area, boasting a 15-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio and achieving an excellent overall ranking.
For population growth, you heard me mention this earlier, Celina is one of the fastest growing cities in the country, with a population increase of 26.6% from July 2022 to July 2023. It's still happening here in 2025, believe me. Just check out the local Facebook groups and you'll see a lot of differing opinions of the growth very fast. The median household income is approximately $155,875 annually, which is more than double the Texas state average. There's a median home value around $618,000, reflecting a slight decrease over the past year. There's a poverty rate of approximately 6.1%, which is well below the national and state averages.
About 93.2% of housing units are owner-occupied, reflecting the city's suburban, family-oriented profile. The work-from-home rate. Approximately 11% of residents work from home, showing a shift towards remote-friendly employment options. The average commute time, which is around 30.7 minutes, which is slightly above the national average, but typical for the North Texas region. In entrepreneurship and economy, Celina has strong small business and entrepreneurial presence, with growing employment in professional services, healthcare, education, and finance. And one of the best parts about living in Celina is its highly rated school district. We'll see you guys over at Celina High School.
Celina School District serves across 97 miles and is actually one of the fastest growing school districts in Texas. There are approximately 1,000 new students enrolling in Celina schools every year as the city continues to attract more families to relocate here.
There's currently 1 high school, 1 middle school, 3 elementary schools, Donnie Odell Elementary, Macy B. Likens, and Martins Elementary School, along with Celina Primary School serving pre-K students. And as of 2025, Niche.com shows it houses approximately 3,897 students from pre-K through 12 and has a student-to-teacher ratio of 18-to-1. These are obviously large classrooms as the city is expanding very quickly. Niche.com gave Celina an A- overall grade for their schools with an A in academics and an A- in college prep.
As far as athletic programs go, Celina is by far one of the best football teams in all of Texas. When I was growing up in the mid-2000s, they were one of the most dominant 2A and 3A teams in Texas, with 9 state championships all time and 4 state championships between 2000 and 2007, winning back-to-back from 2000 to 2001, then again in 2005, 2007, and just last season in 2024. And if that's not enough, Celina still holds the Texas state record for the longest all-time consecutive winning streak in 11-man football at 68 games in a row from 1998 to 2002. They've sent 4 players to the NFL, including Anthony Lynn, that was the head coach for the Los Angeles Chargers and a 2-time Super Bowl champion. Needless to say, growing up just 30 minutes away from here, my friends and I used to think that the players and coaches, just really the players starting from like elementary school, were on strict diets and great training programs all the way back in the 90s. In total, Celina's athletic program have won 31 state titles across 9 sports, with football, 4 times in girls cross country, including back-to-back in 2021 and 2022, 3 times in girls soccer, baseball, 5 times in boys track, 3 times in girls track, softball, twice in cheerleading, and 3 times in marching band.
So yes, if you are a family looking for a highly competitive athletic program for your kids, Celina should be at the top of your list.
Okay, that's enough about Celina, Texas. Let's shift gears and get over to see what the local attractions are like over in Prosper.
I'd say Prosper is one of the fastest growing cities in North Texas. A top place to shop is most definitely Gates of Prosper. It features some top name retail stores like Target, Old Navy, Dick's Sporting Goods, and so much more.
For dining, I've got to give Prosper a lot of credit for how well they've improved over the last few years. If you're in town, the Gin is a must visit. From great cuisine, house cocktails, and live music, you're going to want to add this to your list of stops. And then going back over to the Gates of Prosper, there are several great restaurants here too. Obviously, you have your chain restaurants like Texas Roadhouse, Smash Burger, Hana Hibachi, and Sushi. There's always a Chili's and Chick-fil-A, and then many other fast food options.
Another popular area of Prosper is its historic downtown, located along Main Street between the train tracks and Broadway. Prosper aims to revitalize the historic commercial downtown and its surrounding neighborhoods. The Downtown Prosper Master Plan is said to develop sites for mixed-use purposes.
And then similar to Celina, if you feel like there's just too much concrete and infrastructure and development happening, you don't have to go very far to get your nature escape in. 2 of the best parks here are Frontier Park and Cedar Grove Park. Frontier Park is a premier 80-acre park featuring some amazing amenities, including hiking and biking trails, playgrounds, pavilions, a pond, splash pad, soccer fields, softball and baseball fields, and batting cages. And then Cedar Grove Park features some more recreational amenities. This has 9.8 miles of hiking and biking trails and a nature area.
With all of the local attractions Prosper has to offer, you know it's got some great neighborhoods. Let's go check out the Prosper housing market. Prosper housing has appreciated tremendously over the last 2 decades. Through mid-September 2025, Prosper has sold 623 single-family homes, ranging from a low of $245,000 to a high of $3.4 million. There's a median home value of approximately $815,000 and has increased over 2.4% in just 1 year, according to Zillow. The lowest square footage of a home that sold in Prosper was 1,311 square foot, and the highest was 7,765.
And if you're watching this video, you've already heard about it, or if you've watched any of my previous videos or any other real estate agents content on YouTube, you know you've probably heard about Windsong Ranch at this point. This is a massive development offering a 5-acre crystal clear lagoon that brings a Caribbean-like lifestyle to the area and gets as deep as 8 feet with 3 expensive white sand beaches, kayak and paddleboard rentals, beach volleyball, and a children's play area. They also have a commons area that includes tennis, pickleball, and basketball courts, a fitness center, another lap pool and children's splash park, outdoor living spaces with a fireplace, and indoor and outdoor lounging areas.
Windsong Ranch has closed on 137 homes so far in 2025, ranging between $683,000 to a high of $2.25 million, and a low square footage of 2,277 to a high of 6,316 square feet. This community is zoned for Windsong Ranch Elementary, St. Martin de Porres Catholic School, Reynolds Middle School, and Prosper High School. Now that we've talked about one of the top neighborhoods, let's see how the Prosper economy has performed lately.
So for starters, talking about the population, as you might have guessed by now, Prosper is one of the North Texas suburbs that has seen the most or highest population growth over the years. Prosper's official regional estimate hit 46,087 residents in 2025, up 8.2% year over year. This is according to North Central Texas Council of Governments, or nctcog.org. And for context, Prosper had only 30,174 residents in 2020. This is one of those suburbs that has a higher income profile amongst its residents. Prosper's median household income is $187,600, well above the averages for both DFW and Texas, showcasing strong purchasing power that supports premium retail and services. And we have to mention the retail and commercial boom over at the gates of Prosper. Phase 3 construction is underway with new national brands including REI, Total Wine, Barnes & Noble, Carhartt, and deliveries are targeted through summer and fall 2025. And then the Nordstrom rack is slated to open in fall 2025. According to Data USA and ProsperTexas.gov, some other stats to consider are a 3.2% unemployment rate and a poverty rate of just 2.7%.
And one of the best aspects about living in Prosper, Texas is its highly rated school district. According to niche.com, Prosper School District is rated an A+. Prosper ISD is rated Best School Districts in Texas, number 24 of 833, Best School Districts for Athletes in Texas, number 9 of 807, Best Places to Teach in Texas, number 171 of 912. You have 28 campuses currently, when in 2002, Prosper only had 3 campuses total. To show the growth of the North Texas area, specifically Prosper in this example, in 2002, Prosper had 900 kids and 3 campuses. In 2024, Prosper's school website shows there are 30,602 kids and 25 campuses, with a growth rate of 14.72% and a 98.4% graduation rate. And this is going to close us.
And if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see what another great North Texas suburb is like, or check out one of our latest listings for sale, check out this video by clicking here.